This story gave me chills, and I need someone who works at Great Wolf Lodge to tell me if something like this has ever been reported to them. So it's a mom and dad and 2 kids going to the California location, and the kids are sleeping in these bunk beds. And then the parents got this adjoining room, you know, with the connecting door that they can leave open at all times for themselves. So they have a wonderful day, everyone goes to bed, they leave that door open, they make sure that both the outside doors are completely locked so no one can come in. And around midnight, the 6-year-old son gets out of the bunk bed, runs to the parents' room crying, very upset, and the parents are like, what's wrong? And he says that he saw a big kid with a dark shadow, terrified him. He does not want to stay in that room. The dad remembers that he closed all these doors, but he's never seen his son so freaked out, so he goes to check just to make sure. He sees nothing. About 3 hours later at 3 a.m., the mom frantically wakes up the husband and said, did you hear that? Did you hear someone scream, Mom? They're already kind of freaked out about their son, so the dad goes to check on the daughter, and she is sitting in the corner with a blanket on top of her, hyperventilating, terrified. And so the dad picks her up and also takes her to the other room. As he's carrying her, she says, be careful, Dad, he's still here. So again, the dad goes back, checks all the locks, everything is still closed, no one has been into this place. And so then he goes back to ask the daughter what she saw, like what's wrong. The daughter said she was laying on the top bunk when suddenly she saw something walking towards her, and she thought it was her father until he got closer. She said this thing was taller than her dad and skinnier than her dad and had white paper skin. She also said it had a ridiculously long neck. He asked her, are you sure it's not a blanket? And she said, absolutely not. I walked towards your door. The girl said she had ran to the corner and hid, and that she tried to stay very quiet because she was so scared. And the mom asked her, if you were so scared that you were staying quiet, why did you yell for me? And the girl said, I didn't. She had never said a word. So at this point, everyone's freaked out. They're all in the same room, and he closes this door, locks it. He was too afraid to go to sleep, so he kind of just chilled out, turned on a light, and relaxed and tried to calm down. Everyone else fell asleep. After the wife falls asleep, the dad notices that the closet light he had turned on turned off by itself, so he got back up to turn it back on and it would not. So then he turned the bathroom light on. Not long after, he starts hearing loud banging coming from the conjoining door. He immediately got goosebumps and tried to convince himself it was not coming from that door, that it was not real. He ignored it. But eventually he started feeling vulnerable, just laying in the bed not doing anything, and he got up the courage to open the door, check it. Nothing was there, so he went and laid back down. Not long after, the mom appears to be having like a night terror. So the husband wakes her up like, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? So she wakes up and she tells her husband how she had this dream that she woke up in their exact bed. She got up to use the bathroom and somehow she ends up on the other side of this door. She was really freaked out, trying to get her husband's attention, banging on the door for him to let her inside, which is exactly what he had heard. After a long night, they wake up and they ask the kids separately what they saw, and the kids basically described the same thing. The only difference was the son said its eyes were glowing and the daughter didn't, but the daughter ran before it ever got close enough for her to see that. And the kids also said that it was talking in a language they didn't understand, like whispering words that didn't make sense. Anyway, the reason the person posted this was to see if anyone else has had this type of experience, if it's ever been reported to anyone at the hotel. Let me know, because this was crazy.